YouTube, it's me again, it's Jolanda, and I'm coming to you with another video, and this one is about nails. So this is how to do a quick manicure at home. Now I know if you're like me, I love going to the salon. I like the experience of being in those big old chairs with my feet soaking in the little tub thing and them scrubbing and massaging. It's absolutely fabulous. But one thing kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies when I think about all the other feet and toes and hands that have been in those dishes. I kind of get a little bit skeeved out, because I think about all the fungus and all the icky from other people's little toesies, and it just kind of makes me feel a little uncomfortable. Beyond that, it takes time. I mean, when you have to make an appointment and you have to show up, and they might be backed up. If you don't make an appointment, you might be sitting there for hours, and sometimes I just want to be able to do my manicures and pedicures when it's convenient for me. So I'm going to talk about my process for doing a manicure that lasts a few days, and you can repeat this sort of process on your feet if you want to do a pedicure. I always do my hands and my toes at the same time because I feel like I always want my toes, toenails, and my fingernails to match. Is that an illness? I don't know if it's an illness or not, but it's just kind of something that I really prefer. I want them to match. So my fingernails look like this, so you can guess what my toes look like. I did this a few hours ago, and I do feel like I really like the way it turned out. So I'll tell you how I did it. So this is the Avon Gel Finish line, and this color is called, what is this color called? Very Berry. Very Berry, okay? So this is the color. It's pretty, and there is what the front of the bottle looks like. And the gel finish says it's 7-in-1 nail enamel. I used to get gel nails a long time ago, and they would last 2.5 weeks, but I'd be stuck with the same color, and again, I'd be handcuffed to, I think her name was Barbara. Her name was Barbara. I'd have to go see Barbara, and it's like Barbara was cool, but sometimes I just did not want to I wanted to just be able to just do it when I felt like it needed to be done, and sometimes that was at 9 o'clock at night, and Barbara wasn't trying to hear from me at 9, okay? So I found that about 6 months ago, I started buying Avon nail polishes and trying them out. And now I'm ready to share with you my results from the products. And I feel like they work really well. So here's how I do a really quick manicure at home for, it doesn't bust the budget at all. Bottle of nail polish is nothing. Soap and water your nails, okay? Get your nails really clean. You don't want to have any oils or any residue, hair products, skin products, or anything on your nails, because that will cause your polish to chip faster. So make sure your nails are clean and dry. Use a bit of cuticle remover oil to push your cuticles back so you have a nice open nail bed. You want your cuticles to be clean and pushed back, so make sure you do that. And then, again, wash your hands really well. Be sure to scrub your fingernails, get all of the oils off, and then you're ready for your base coat. You put your base coat on. By the time you get to your pinky of your second hand, your base coat's dry on your first hand, and you can put a thin coat of polish on your first hand. Go thin coat of polish on your second hand. Then by the time you're on your pinky of your second hand, that thin coat is dry. Do not try to rush the process by putting one thick coat of fingernail polish on. I've seen it. What happens is it hardly ever dries, so you're bound to have smudges, and then on top of that, it just is gloopy and gloppy. It doesn't look good. So don't try to fast forward the process. Don't try to rush the process. It's a process. Don't try to rush the process. Just lean back and just enjoy it's only going to take you 30 minutes, okay? You have 30 minutes. Just let the process play out completely, okay? So then you put your second coat on, and you put a nice top coat on. By the time you've done all that, it's maybe 10 minutes and your nails are completely dry. This has been my experience with the Avon nail polishes, okay? So that's the process in a nutshell. But listen, so this is the pilot. This is the pilot of the gel finish line of the Avon polishes. And for this, I did everything except I didn't have to use a base coat or a top coat. All I did was put one thin coat of the gel finish on, and they say that this is supposed to be just a one coat and done sort of polish. And usually it depends on the color on polishes. Sometimes you can get away with the regular polish with just one thin coat because the color is so rich. This one is a very rich color. I only had to put one coat on, so we'll see how it performs. Normally, after about 3 days, I'm starting to see chips and I want to do a quick touch up of my polish. And so I'll go over my polish just as is, not taking it off again, because you don't want to continuously take off your fingernail polish with fingernail polish remover, because that does a lot of damage to your nails. So try to give it a week in between taking off your polish, and if you can, a little bit longer than that. But the chipping and stuff drives me nuts. So I will go over again with another thin coat of polish. Once I start to see chipping, that masks the chipping, and I can go a couple more days until it's the weekend. Because A, like I said, you don't want to use fingernail polish remover that often on your nails, and B, who has time to do a complete manicure in the middle of the week? Okay, so that is essentially the quick at-home manicure process. Now I want to show you some of the colors that I have because I think these colors are gorgeous. Avon Nail Pro, what's it called? Nailwear Pro line has the most color options, but I'm just going to show you really quickly. There's one of the colors on that line. It's another one called Rave. It's kind of a purple shimmery color, okay? And then I have a beautiful cosmic blue. And again, I've just started collecting these colors, and so I'm hoping to continue to build up my nail polish wardrobe. This is a pale pink that looks really natural and pretty. That one you for sure need 2 coats. And then this 30-second speed dry. This is a red. I've worn it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful over the holidays. And this is from the speed dry 30-second. But again, like I said, they all dry super fast. And this is a brighter pink called ASAP Pink that's really pretty. But like I said, there's lots of color options available, especially in the Nailwear Pro line. So check out the website, check out the brochures. This is these are the top coat and the base coat polishes that Avon also carries, and so those help your manicure to go the distance, as well as the cuticle remover. So everything you need can be found on the Avon website, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any tips and tricks on how to make manicures last longer, maybe using gloves when you wash dishes. I just found that those get in the way. But hey, what do I know? Other things that you feel that you've tried that help to make manicures last longer or make them better, leave them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from other folks. Would love to hear from. I have a friend, Jackie, whose nails always look fabulous. She does a natural nail. Her nails always look good, and I'd love to hear some tips and tricks from her. Shout out to Jackie. Hey, girl. And also, I know there's some people who just don't like natural nails polished. They feel like you have to have a long nail, you have to have acrylic or whatever. To each his own. If you like it, I love it. I personally like a clean, short, well manicured natural nail. I think it looks classy. I think it looks professional. I think it looks clean. But hey, everybody has their preferences. Some people like long weaves. Some people like short teeny weeny afros. Live your life the way you want to live it. And until next time, stay tuned and stay positive.